Hi everyone, welcome back to Full Throttle Online, episode number 12. I'm your host Doug Townsend, and as always joined by the man that makes it happen here in the High Banks, owner-operator of Full Throttle Motor Speedway, Mr. Gord Bennett. Gord, it's been a little bit of time since we've been in the studio, but we sure weren't enjoying the Florida coolness at Speed Weeks. Anyway, we've been busy working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and we'll get right into it. Pace vehicle deal that the track has struck for 2015 and 2016 with Lesley Motors.
Yeah, Lesley Motors is a local Ford dealer. They have 3 dealerships that are right in the area with our Speedway, and they have one in Harrison, Walkerton, and Wingham. They are our local Ford dealer, and they are coming on board with Full Throttle Motor Speedway for a minimum of 2 years with a 2015 Mustang, a 2015 F-150, which is the all-aluminum new body truck, and yet to be determined other vehicle that we're going to discuss about what we're trying to promote for the Speedway and for Lesley Motors.
Yeah, Lesley Motors, a family-owned dealership, been around this area for as long as I can remember anyway, and as I say, they got their start in Harrison with the dad Ron opening up the dealership, and now Lesley's in, Lesley looks after the one in Harrison, Don's in Walkerton, and Mark's in Wingham. So a family-owned business, and they're really excited about coming on board and being part of the racing action here at Full Throttle Motor Speedway.
A big part.
Yes.
Not just that part. They're a big part of the Speedway moving forward, and we'll show them what we can do and sell them some vehicles as well. So
yeah,
it's a great deal. It's a win-win for both companies.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of our fans and stuff will be going over and into those dealerships and asking for the Full Throttle deal on vehicles, as we'll be able to help them promote their name throughout the Full Throttle Nation.
Yeah, absolutely. So welcome aboard to Lesley
Motors
and all their employees, and it'll be fun.
It'll be fun, and you'll see a lot more about that on our website as we get things finalized and moving along with them. The next big deal we struck in the last week, Waterloo Brewing Company. Now here's a company that, again, almost from the area. They got their start in Formosa back in 1870 or something like that, and they still haul a lot of the water for their beer out of Formosa. So again, they've got a local connection, but they've come on board for 2015.
Yeah, it's gonna be, that's really big. There's a lot of cross promotions between the Waterloo Brewing and Full Throttle Motor Speedway. You will see Full Throttle Motor Speedway at the LCBOs. A lot of the promotions with the beers and all the products that they have. They have Laker, which is a big seller. They have Seagram's products,
Yes.
and they also are involved with Mott's, which makes the Mott's Clamato stuff. And we are going to be doing a lot with them over the next few years. Actually, it's not just a 1-year deal, that's for sure.
No, that's for sure. And again, it's another company that's come on board. As I said, they've got some local connections, and I mean they're based in Waterloo. I mean, we're an hour south of us here, but again, and they're even coming on. We haven't got their product yet. We're not licensed yet, but we will be for May 1st. But they're coming up and doing some promotional stuff with us for the sprint in the spring.
Oh yeah.
They're going to have some of their promotional advertising stuff here for the sprint in the spring, and starting to break the ice, so to speak.
Yeah, we'll need them to break a lot of ice by March 21st.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But again, another great company to partner with, and they've got a lot of marketing stuff to do with us. And they've got a complete line, as I said, you'll have your beers, you'll have your coolers, you'll have your ciders, you'll have your Mott's, Caesars. We're going to have a full line here.
Well, they're going to use us for all their promotional stuff and anything that we can do to help them. And because they want to grow more and market share, and we're in a perfect position and perfect area, and they like what we're doing, and we're going to grow both together.
Yes, exactly. So that's going to be another big advantage to the fans and everything as we continue to evolve here at Full Throttle, and these marketing partners start to come on board. And again, we've still got more releases to come. We're working on more stuff behind the scenes that we just can't release right now, but a lot of things happening here at Full Throttle. Now the next thing you've been working on, and you've spent a lot of time working on this, is the Northern Speedway Alliance. But working with Jason Tom up at Sauble Speedway to get the classes more in line and some combined stuff with them.
Yeah. So what it is between Full Throttle Motor Speedway and Sauble Speedway. There is 3 classes that are in on the NSA, which is the Northern Speedway Alliance. That's the mini stocks, the Thunder car, and the junior late models. They run at both speedways. We've changed our schedule around where you don't race if you're racing there on a Saturday. You don't race here on a Friday. We tried to switch it so it's at one class each week at the separate tracks in those classes. We could not come to terms on the late model class, which would have been nice to do.
Would have been.
But we've made a few changes with our classes, or with our late model class, and we're gonna just do that in the 2015 season and see where it transpires moving forward when it comes to the Northern Speedway Alliance. So what it is you will still have your points for your Full Throttle Motor Speedway. You'll have points for Sauble Speedway. Yeah. Now you will have also a combined championship for those 3 classes, which is nothing but great. So it's got to help. The tracks are an hour apart.
Yeah.
It gives us market share in the territory, and moving forward, you'll see more and more stuff. So again, we were talking about if you purchase a ticket here on a Friday night and you go to Sauble, or you go to Sauble and buy a ticket and you come here, you are going to receive a discount off your ticket stub. Product, all kinds of different cross promotions between the 2 tracks. We'll be working with sponsorship between the 2 speedways on the NSA level and stuff like that. So it's a great step forward, and it can come a lot further moving forward. So, but it's a great start.
Yeah, it is, and as you say, the tracks are an hour apart. And again, to go back to what Gord had said, you could, if you just want to run full throttle, you could just run Full Throttle. If you just wanted to run Sauble, you could run just Sauble. There will be those home tracks, but there'll also be a combined points fund. And then combined payout for that at the end of the year. And also, you got to remember here at Full Throttle, we got the contingency connection.
We
part of the
we have a lot of incentives at our speedway, and probably you will see some of our Full Throttle classes make appearance at Sauble Speedway over the course of the Saturday nights of the summer. So what we've done, or I've done a lot of the legwork on it. You know, Jason gave me the go ahead to do it, was to make sure that the schedules do not conflict. Now we do have some Saturday shows, but none of the classes at the beach and here will be, there won't be a problem of, oh geez, I can't make it because I'm racing at another speedway. So it's all good.
And the thing to remember too, if you're a driver of Sauble and you're going to be part of this, the NSA and coming down here to Full Throttle, to qualify for the contingency money, you must be registered at Full Throttle Motor Speedway. So you can't just register at Sauble and think you're going to come down here and run and be part of that system, because you must be a registered driver of Full Throttle.
Because I took the registration money and put it towards that contingency connection, just so everybody knows. That is a paid for thing, and I put the money in. I did like
reinvested.
I reinvested your money to give you money back, which I don't see a lot of other tracks doing. But it worked out. It's gonna work out great. Now the other thing is, if you're at another speedway, you cannot bring your contingency stickers to our speedway. For obvious reasons. These people have paid a lot of money to make sure that we represent them. So you're more than welcome to come and race. If it's something different from another speedway, please respect what we're doing at our speedway. But you're more than welcome to come and race.
Yes, definitely. All right, and that leads us into our next thing and our first big event of the season, Sprint in the Spring 200. Registration, you got to get that in ASAP. You got to get your form filled out and get it in. Now, you are going to allow them to pay on the day of
It's not about the money. It's like you can pay on race day when you come.
Yeah.
But you know what? Register your number. Let us know exactly. There's guys building cars and people are still making up their mind on if they're coming and not coming. Just tell us what your intentions, and then come and pay on race day. Like, don't worry about that part of it. Just make sure if you're coming to the Sprint in the Spring, it might be sprint into winter, but I think it'll warm up.
Yeah, could be sprint into a snowdrift or something. But, yeah. But again, we just need to know numbers. It helps us a lot in the planning when it comes to food and concessions and all that sort of stuff too. We need to know. Mm-hmm. And the thing to keep in mind here too, the big winner out of all this stuff is actually going to be the food banks, because the fans get in for nothing except donation to the food banks. We're going to look after the food banks in West Grey, Mount Forest, and Hanover. So, I mean, those people are the big winners. It's a couple weeks before Easter, so the timing is absolutely perfect. It's going to be a great event, and it's going to be very well attended. And it's a great opportunity for anybody that wants to, enter in it. It's going to be fun. You're going to have a cross-section of asphalt guys, dirt guys, people that have never raced maybe in years or raced at all.
Oh, absolutely.
That are going to come in, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And what it is, and the whole concept that, why you came up with it, you see a lot of people throwing $200 at a lottery on Facebook to win a car. Here's a lottery per se that you could do.
Actually play.
And play. Yeah, you get to play. You get to be part of your own outcome.
Yeah.
You buy your $200 Kijiji car and leave it here at the track, but you get to have a little bit of say in your own destiny. So if you want to go out in the first round, all you got to do is power into the wall.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that'd be a good time. That's not far away.
No, it's not far away, and I know a lot of people are talking about it. There's a lot of chatter about it out there. We're getting calls. I'm getting calls about it from local media and that sort of thing. It's going to be very well represented.
I think
very entertaining.
Eastlink's coming.
Eastlink is coming
with their cameras and stuff to do some stuff on it as well.
Yeah.
And we'll have our cameras rolling and a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's going to be.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And so just remember, if you're planning on coming, get that form filled out, get it emailed into Gord, so we at least have some numbers to go by. Yeah. Next thing, more updating here at the Speedway again. Got a new phone number coming out.
Yeah, everything was on my cell phone as it was. So what we actually have landlines here, so you can actually phone the Speedway. It's 519-369-6969, and that will be the Speedway phone number, and you can come in and it'll possibly be forwarded to my. I'm a big believer on having a live person be on the other end of the phone, but we went with that, so you can call 411. You can get all different information that we couldn't get off of my cell phone, and we're big enough and we're growing that we need that was necessary. And also for like Racetime Radio, they're coming to do the first Lucas Oil race on May 8th.
Yeah.
And so we have phone lines so they can do live broadcasts with all those and more events.
Yeah. Yeah, so again, things are progressing here in the off season at Full Throttle. We got a lot going on, and we got a lot more to announce in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, we actually have some people that have confirmed sponsorship, but we don't exactly know what level yet. So, but that will be released in short order.
In short order, yeah.
I think that's the other thing. On March 21st, if you come to Sprint in the spring and you want to register for our season, we are going to have availability on that day as well.
To
so
do that,
yeah, so that will be available.
Yeah, and again, the big thing to remember at Full Throttle that you're not going to see at any other speedway in Ontario, unless you're up in Sault Ste. Marie, is contingency connection, which is going to put extra money in the driver's pocket. And as Gord said, he's taken that registration money, reinvested it for the driver's best interest. And there's not a lot of speedways
Over
doing that.
$50,000 that will be given out over the course of the season.
Yeah.
So if you divide that by 20 nights or 21 nights, that is a lot of money.
It's a chunk of change.
It's a chunk of change, and
Yeah.
it'll grow bigger as it goes. So.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
definitely something that, again, looking after the drivers and making it a great family entertainment spot here at Full Throttle Motor Speedway.
Yeah, great.
All right, so that's it for episode 12. We will get back to you as we get more sponsors and more things going on in the weeks to come. And remember, get those registrations in for Sprint in the spring. I'm Doug Townsend, Gord Bennett. This has been a Full Throttle production.